afternoon, everybody. It's game day 1, game 2 of EuroBasket Women here in Ljubljana, Slovenia. You're inside this Gocilina. And Turkey and Serbia, two of the heavyweights of European basketball, will face off in the opening tie of group play here in Slovenia. Already had the one game with Slovakia losing to Hungary. Super fourth quarter performance by Hungary. And now Turkey and Serbia will complete Group D action on game day 1. The FIBA world rankings of these teams: Serbia in the top 10, Turkey slipping to 11th, and then Slovakia and Hungary at 22 and 24. What that basically means is there is no easy game in this group. So Serbia, the defending champions, having come up with the performance of a lifetime really in Valencia to lift the title there. Start the defense of their title against Turkey, who in recent years have had some great EuroBasket campaigns. So with me for this afternoon's game is former Spanish international Ana Montañana. And Ana, two of the biggest nations in European basketball face off.
Well, first of all, thanks for welcoming me to this commentator EuroBasket, my first one. Obviously, it's one of the biggest matches of the day, Serbia and Turkey. I think it's gonna be a great match. The last 10 years, a great pass from both of the teams.
Well, Serbia, it's always a defending champion, rarely loses their opening day game. They trail in the head-to-head over Turkey, but they've won the most recent game. Coach Milena Malkovic need to say no more about her. Obviously a EuroLeague winner, a EuroBasket champion multiple times. And now she's got another year of a task to get Serbia moving in the right direction as they start tournament play. Turkey on the other hand is a very different Turkish team, lots of new players. Is gelling going to be a difficult thing for them?
Well, we will see how they grow, how they change this generation. Two superpower post players that is going to make the difference in the EuroBasket probably. And let's see how they try to get their goals as a nation, as a team.
Well, we're going to have the chance to talk about it a lot more after the national anthems of both countries. And we'll have those now, and we'll start with Serbia and follow that with Turkey. So players, coaches exchange mementos at the halfway line, and going to get a chance, Anna, to look at the starting lineups. And while we talk about Turkey having some changes, obviously Serbia are missing some key stars from their title-winning performance in Valencia.
Well, yeah, we know they're missing Sonia, they're missing Brooks, and obviously they're missing in this generation Dakic, who is not on the board now, she's not on Slovenia, but they have this winning culture in the past years, and I'm sure the role players will become important players in this team, and it's a totally different situation for the Turkish team.
And at the starting lineup, and Yvonne Anderson, who didn't start when they won their championship, starts at the point guard spot, which is a change, and it's going to be interesting to see how she copes.
Well, she has been the main player in the qualifiers to the European basket, scoring, assisting, and even rebounding. And she's going to be one of the main assets for the team. Obviously, it's going to be a teamwork if they want to go to the end of the EuroBasket and to get a medal. But she has a lot to say.
Well, there is Coach Marina Malkovic, who has just been at the helm of just a tremendous journey that this Serbian team has been on since she took responsibility for it. Multiple championships, really doing well in every world tournament as well. But Turkey, obviously, the highlight is McCowan on the inside. What a factor she's going to be.
Well, McCowan and Sangorek are very powerful inside players that are going to combine the pop and the roll. I think it's going to be pretty hard to play defense on both of them. And I think Şeker Turgut is going to be one of the keys for this team to try to link this outside and inside game.
When you got someone averaging 23 points and 12 rebounds, everything really is going to go through her. But obviously, no better team than Serbia in coming up with a defensive strategy.
Yeah, definitely. Tina Kranjic is a great defender with a lot of experience and very, very tough playing defense. And she's going to be the one in charge of McCowan. Let's see what that one-on-one is going to bring. But whenever you have that kind of players and you have to play defense on McCowan, many other players have to help on the defense.
Well, just moments away, Serbia, the 2 times champions of EuroBasket women, 2015 and 2021. And it's just been a phenomenal over the last 10 years or so. Coach Malkovic has really led that program quite remarkably. Won 3 of their 4 games against Serbia in the women's EuroBasket, but they lost the last time they met. And before we start, we missed giving the referees a name check. Mr. Aaron Rodgers, Mr. Paul Sanders, and Machulis from Latvia, Greece, and Lithuania will be in charge of this game 2 on game day 1 of EuroBasket women. And we've got, as a third team, another great team on the floor. So starting lineups making their way onto the floor. Serbia in the blue uniform, Turkey in the white. Wherever you're joining us from around the world, welcome to Ljubljana and EuroBasket women. And often these 2 teams have faced each other in latter stages. Well, the format means every single game counts. And this is a tough opening for both countries.
These are the toughest first 5 minutes of the whole tournament. Get all the pressure and nerves out. And let's see with the experience of Serbia how Turkey deals with it.
Well, Turkey will have a look at it in the half court first, as Turgut has the opportunity to get it going in the half court. Moves it on, turnover straight away. Great recovery though by Turgut. Just didn't quit on the play. Looks inside. McGowan's just a huge target. Makes a big hole. Great pass. Easy too.
As we were talking, this high-low between both of them, because both of the post players are going to be tough to guard.
Well, the opening three is off. And, well, one thing for sure. Okay, Kakia Turga has come to play. Both ends of the floor. Physicality. Making a statement. That's going to be an offensive foul on McGowan, and Anderson did a marvelous job trying to go over the top.
And this is going to be one of the keys for Turkey if they can have McGowan for a long time on the court. He may have foul troubles, and that's going to be key for them.
Well, it's been an area of the game that the officials have really tried to clean up in recent years. That action around the pick. So. Not a call that's that surprising. Anderson will advance it into the half court. Kreisnik has it, has a look at her options, moves it on. Nice move to the hoop for two. Super little finish. And Ivaletsa ticks the scoreboard over for Serbia, and that's not a good sign. Shanyurek looks like she literally just rolled her ankle. I don't know how bad she's walking off, but there's a smile there.
Yeah, that's a good thing or ironic smile. We don't really know. Obviously, it's a huge asset for the Turkey team. Average more than 40% in the three-point line in the quarterfinals. It's a great threat in the three-point line.
And with McGowan on the inside, it keeps everybody honest. That's a big, big blow for Turkey. Erdogan steps out. They look inside to McGowan. That's just going to be a battle. Took up with the three is no good. Anderson gets involved on the glass, but Uzan stayed active and comes down with the offensive rebound and the putback. Nick gets it away. It's already a battle on the boards. And OK Turgut will advance the basketball at pace. Nice move to the hoop for two. And she has come to play.
Yeah. Turgut, this is her great characteristic to play the pick and roll, going to the basket, being aggressive and not so much on the three-point line as she took the first shot, but if she can combine those situations, it will be great for the team.
Well, the mid-range two is no good for Kreisnik. Goes with a jump hook for two, pretty finish.
And the captain, she's taking responsibility in the first minutes of the game.
Turgut. Great defensive effort. Kreisnik just got over the top. Anderson in transition. It's a real threat. Puts up the floater for two. Took all the contact and still got it to drop.
She's such a great player, playing in transition, playing with contact, finishing around the basket. She has been showing us since that EuroBasket in Valencia.
Still puts it on the floor, tries to get to the far side of the ring. It's blocked. Well, both bigs, Kreisnik and McGowan, are making statements early.
And to me, Kreisnik she's the X factor. She's the one that step the defense higher, helps on everybody, and does all the little work.
Well, they're trying to work on the ankle as Turgut continues to impress early in the game. Zovic outside the three, faces up. A lot of action away from the ball off the staggered screen. Chado moves it on. That's going to need to pass. McGowan just did a great job at challenging that one. McGowan wants it early. Great rotation by Latza. Chado in transition. Gets it off. And that will go back to Turkey. Chado's looking for the foul.
This is an identity sign from the Turkey team over the years. Very tough defense. They use the hands a lot. They use the contact. They store already two balls in defense. They got offensive rebound from the guards. That's something that they have been carrying for many years.
Gowan again, and the help and the rotation. Latza was there. And it worked both ways. If Turkey keep just looking there, then Serbia will deal with it. They have to look at other options, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I think they had to grow on faking that pass and looking in the corner where they are going to have shooters alone, or if they are not shooters, they will have to attack those closeouts.
Turgut again gets it away quickly, doesn't get it to drop. Chance for Serbia in transition, and Anderson has it. When Anderson has it, watch out. Again, foul line jump shot is short. McGowan deflects, Turgut collects. And Turkey have 5 down the floor here. Turgut needs to try and dump it off, but turns it over again. And Serbia doing such a good job of breaking up play. 3-on-2 going the other way. Ratza puts it on the floor, gets to the lane. In the lane for 2 is no good. We'll have to earn it from the free throw line.
And Krajinic just had, in 4 minutes, 4 shots. And it's kind of difficult to balance for a player when you have your defense 1 meter away, like McCollum is playing defense on her. I'm sure she's not used to taking so many shots. But since she's pretty much alone, she's taking it.
That's it, with the second of the 3 throws. Cuts it to a 1-point game. Substitution coming in for Turkey as Akalan steps out. And Yuduzhan steps in with Galatasaray forward. Uzan. Anderson shows a little double team and chases. Now they've got to come out of that and recover. McGowan at the high gives it up. Uzan steps through, moves it on. McGowan surrounded by 3 players, and that's not enough. Once she gets that deep, she's tough.
I think one of the keys for the Turkey team is how they pass the ball. They had to pass it super high. Maybe they are not used to passing one of her teammates that high, but it's the only way the Serbian team can play defense on McCowan.
Anderson from deep, buries the 3. Surely no one's going to go under the pick. Turkey will control it on the sideline. What do you do with Yvonne Anderson? Do you chase her? Do you go under? What do you do?
I think to combine it. I think it's a player that she has to feel the pressure, but she chooses pretty well her shots. You have to kind of change in her mind. You know, if she wants to penetrate, you have to try to allow her to shoot a little bit more.
Nice lift. The open 3 is short. That'll go out of bounds. Serbia will get it as Meltem Yıldızhan can't get the open 3 to drop. And Turkey really need those guys to knock down the open 3s. Otherwise, Serbia will just collapse all the time on McGowan.
Sometimes they have trouble with that 3-point percentage in the qualifiers. If Segurum is missing, that's gonna be gonna be huge on them.
Yep.
Because they really need to stretch the court.
Stankovic in the game for Serbia. Latza tries to go to the far side of the ring. Nice pass. Stankovic open 2. And Serbia will knock down mid-range jump shots that open all day.
Totally, that's going to be incredible for them if they, both of their fights can score from the elbows. After Ivana, she's been pretty aggressive to the basket and dishing to the...
Well, Turgut answers the question. If they leave her wide open, she's going to have a great night. Anderson again penetrates his trip. That'll be McGowan's second foul if it's on her.
So for both of the guards, for Turgut and for Anderson, they always try to penetrate the first option. Whenever they score the first 3-pointer, or early in the game they score a 3-pointer, that's a huge thing for them mentally, and it opens up their offense situations.
Well, McGowan's going to sit on the 2 fouls. 3:53 to go in quarter 1. going to be interesting to see how the shape of everything changes. Anderson drops it inside. Stankovic will hold on, but that will go to Serbia with only 8 seconds on the possession. Completely different look without McGowan in the game.
Yeah, mostly offensively, where they are not going to go to look inside as much. Also, no good news for Turkey. Both post players are out.
Yeah.
Almost 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
But Turgut still continues to have an impact with the steal. Uzan turns it over, almost recovered. Anderson has it and gives it up, 2-on-1. Chado turns down that pass, finds Anderson, knocked away. And it's and Turgut just peels herself off the floor in time to make the layup.
She just asked for a sub. I think she did an amazing 7 minutes, carrying the team to be three points out, and I think she's gonna look for a little rest.
Well, I would agree. She looks like she really needs a rest.
Yeah.
Shadow will come down with the defensive rebound. I haven't found an opportunity for Sasta Chado to get that jump shot going. One of the most known three-point threats on this Serbian team. Great rip through to the far side of the ring for 2. That's a super finish by Jankovic.
And what you just say is very curious, because it's a team that they have great shooters, but they have been very, very aggressive playing one-on-one into the basket and trying to get maybe McGowan on faults, or maybe getting the Turkish team playing defense on the one-on-one, and has to rotate and really have to work for the defense.
Wide open 3 is way off, and as you said, they struggle as Bayram is the latest to miss the three-point shot. Anderson has it ripped away. Turkey had 3-on-2, 4-on-2 if they run the floor here. Yusam has it, open to Turgut. And another 3 is off, and Chado's going to be charged with the personal foul. Surely they don't have to, with McGowan in the game, they have to double down and help, but when she's not. But then again,
yeah, sometimes you make a mistake. You see the ball. We saw Ivana Raka helping on the inside. I think it was something unconscious, because if you think about it, there's no need to help, so you don't have any trouble later on the rebound.
So major rotations for Serbia. They replaced 3 with 1:50 to go in quarter 1. Turkey with the 1-point advantage. Onar, who's checked in as Turgut takes a rest. Uzan puts it on the floor, turns the corner off the glass for 2. Pretty finish. Super first step.
And that's something that Ural Topuz is gonna bring to the team. Very good hard screens. They are gonna allow the Turkish guards to go all the way to the basket.
And it's been the Turkish guards that have been the factor in this first quarter for Turkey, as they had the 17-16 advantage. Uzan goes inside with a pass, beautiful pass.
And again, in that action pick and roll, she did a great pass in advance, and she finished. She did a great pass in advance, and she finished it easy.
That's a penetrates kicks. It's going to be a foul on the penetration. It's only the 13th foul on Turkey.
And Giovanna Novis coming from the bench. I think it could be one of the biggest assets for the second unit in Serbia. Great shooter, a great air scorer, and I think she can carry the second unit of Serbia.
Serbia on the out of bounds. Again, the lift to the open 3 is short. Is he going to get the roll? Yes, it is.
Right there we have her.
Nogic is a scorer, right?
Instantaneous scorer.
Yep. Serbia again show the double team. They'll chase this. Takes time out the clock now. They'll rotate out of it. Great pass, great recognition. And they missed the bunny on the inside as they just couldn't get the drop from Chupas.
She was not expecting the pass.
No.
She took too long to decide it. But it was a great pass.
Stankovic on the inside out. Nogic tries to go back-to-back threes on the dribble. Far side of the ring for the reverse layup.
And we saw Serbia after scoring that fifth three-pointer, how they start doubling with the ball handler, even in the middle of the court, and that accelerates the offense of Turkey.
Well, Nogic, I gotta say, took one for the team there.
Yep.
Had to stop the break. Serbia now with 1.4 at the end of the quarter. Are they going to get this away? Are they going to get it in? He's got to put it up. Off the glass. They count the three. And at the end of the first quarter, on the back of the last second shot.
And this is something that sometimes players forget to play defense in the last second of the last second. It always can happen. This kind of shot was a great shot. We don't know if it's lucky or not, but she made it.
Well, the bank was open, and that meant Turkey have a 22-21 advantage at the end of the first quarter. And a surprising Turkey, zero trips to the free throw line. You'd have thought maybe with the way they played, they'd have got there more often.
Well, I think they didn't really provoke it. There was no clear fouls. I think they penetrated. Maybe they could have penetrated a little bit more in transition instead of taking those early shots. I think it's very good for them whenever they attack with their speed and small guards they attack the basket. I think the free throws will come, but they really combined good shots with good penetrations and good attacking to the basket.
Well, and Yvonne Anderson had a real big factor performance at the start of that game, both from going to the hoop and penetrating. And it was a surprise to me, like you said in commentary, that Serbia spent a lot of time trying to get to the rim. Whereas before, they would normally penetrate and kick, always trying to finish the play.
Yeah, Kajo didn't shoot. She played 8 minutes and didn't take a shot, which is kind of curious. But then I think by Nogic coming from the bench, they are going to open up a little bit. They are going to try to look for her a little bit more, and maybe they take a little bit more shots. I think it's clear that they want to be aggressive to the basket, and if they can combine it with those 3 pointers, obviously it makes them much dangerous team.
Start of the second quarter, and Turkey will have the possession. Byron puts it on the floor. Like I said, this Turkish backcourt has been really effective. Super penetration, can't complete the play. Byron puts it on the floor, backs it out, takes a look at her options. Onar has it. Again, challenges the defense. Step back three is short, but they're all over the glass. But they can't control it. Serbia on the run with 4 down the floor. They find the open. Nogic puts it on the floor, looks for an option. The foul line jump shot has been probably their most productive area of the floor in that first quarter.
Well, it's a great spot if you make the shots. Obviously, when you play against 2 very big fives, but only 2 points in that area. So as soon as Tina starts scoring those shots, it will be a match factor for Serbia.
All right, you're going to look for the contact, and they're looking for the contact, missed the layup. Anderson going the other way. The game is very guard-orientated at the moment.
And it's a high speed. They trying, both of teams are trying to get into early offense and trying to go quick on the offense and trying to play also transition. That's going to be a very dynamic game.
Jankovic with the 2. Anderson gets away with a reach. He goes up, fouled on the play. And Alpili Onar will go to the free throw line. And both teams at the guard spot are being really aggressive.
Really aggressive. offensively and I would say also defensively. We saw Serbia many years playing that very aggressive defense in the first 8 meters, but also as we commented, Turkey is a team that presses the ball a lot and that's also making the game going at a high pace.
And Coach Memnon will be, he's got McGowan on the bench, but his team is still hanging in the game, and he must be pretty happy with the way this has started. He'll try and protect McGowan as much as possible.
They're having many minutes without their main three players, and they are still hanging on the game. But it's dangerous because very quick, obviously Serbia can take a lead as this is happening.
In a moment they can take that. Nevane Jovanovic off the great hustle by Klesnik. Both teams really going to work on the glass. Great effort by Klesnik, comes down with it, gives it to Jovanovic, who duly obliged to knock the three down and give Serbia the 2-point lead. McGowan comes back into the game, carrying the 2 fouls. Interesting to see how she decides to guard Klesnik, who normally is a big offensive threat for Serbia. Klesnik will pick, and now she'll get in. Anderson will pull up 2, is no good. And McGowan just clears up the mess.
And in those situations, Usun has to come back with Anderson. Just, so she takes that jumper, but she has some defense on it.
Oh, super penetration by Ona.
Ona doing a great job, being very aggressive, taking the pick and rolls, going all the way to the basket. Very brave.
Well, Husan comes with a challenge on the shot for Anderson as Serbia foul in transition.
Smart foul to stop the transition. That's what you really have to do in the beginning of the quarters.
Klesnik will sit down. And Dragana Stankovic will check back in. Sergei Usan gets Turkey into the half court. He's going to try and create angles for McGowan to go high-low. Ball's knocked away. And McGowan is spending far too much time looking for the officials at the moment. I think they're calling the game pretty well. Anderson misses a little 2-footer. The offensive rebound is put back.
I'm sure she's used to getting hit and asking for the ball and getting fouled. But that's something that she has to deal with and she has to keep playing it.
Usan gets it into the half court. Ona has it. And for me, the quality that the whistle on the play, on the catch, so they'll be on the end line. But Serbia won't mind, will they? If they're going to give fouls up, they'll give these up. It's not a problem with it. As long as they share it.
Yeah, it's a first foul. And it's a good foul also in the beginning of the quarter. They're really looking for her. I think also Stankovic is in the game to stretch the floor and be able to take that jumpers as she did, and she scored. So that foul is an okay foul for Serbia.
Toga back in the game. McGowan, mid-range, puts up the 2, is no good. And Serbia just go to war on the glass. All 5 guys just boxed out and just banged on the glass and comes up with it. Stankovic, foul line, takes the jumper, pulls up short. And Turkey clean up the mess on the glass. Okay, Turgat. McGowan can't handle the pass, but she's going to get the foul.
And this is very important for her. You stay in the game, you are patient, you get hit, you don't complain, you come back. She just got 2 fouls in a row. Now she's going to the free throw line, easy points, and it counts the same, these 2 free throws and a basket. So she really needs to stay in the game. Obviously, they are going to try to double team, triple team. She's such a determinant player that The opponents, they need to do that.
Sasa Chado checks back in. As Pierre McGowan on the free throw line. Has the soft touch, gets the roll for the first. Chance to tie the game with pretty much 6 minutes remaining at the half. Comes up short, and if she'd have walked in, she could have got her own rebound. Doesn't get it, but they're going to give the ball back to Turkey. Not really sure who got a touch to it. Not that it matters what I think on this one, but.
And Sangre is on the bench. She seems okay, but it's kind of weird that she's not back in the game.
Sorry.
At the moment, yeah.
Turga on the dribble, moves it. McGowan again gets underneath the defense, needs a touch, gets the touch. Gets triple teamed and fouled. And what will annoy the Serbian bench is that they had the triple team set, the pass was going to be tough, and then they're trying to reach for it, which will send McGowan back to the free throw line.
There was actually no need, as you say, to spend the fall, to get the fall. They already play a good defense. And then you really have to be patient after getting that double team or triple team that they are going to make a great pass. So you have to really allow them really play that double team well without the faults.
McGowan makes the second, ties it at 28 apiece. It's just over 5.5 remaining in the first half. Again, great rip through and attack off the glass for 2 is good. And Jankovic again, that rip through move is almost trademarked for her. McGowan on the trail, thinks about it, takes the long 2, which you have to question.
Not sure if that's the best shot. If you reverse the ball and keep moving the ball as they're doing, you probably find a better shot than that.
There's going to be a whistle on the call as Serbia again just goes so hard to the offensive glass. First people down always.
Both teams are very fired for those loose balls.
That's the first team foul on Turkey in this quarter, second team foul on Turkey this quarter. Shadow will come off the staggered screen. Stankovic picks and pops, goes short. The long 2 is no good for Johanovic. And
we're missing a little bit Yvonne Anderson on the court, on the decision making, and try to get the game a little bit on the side of Serbia.
Again, the double team's a little late. And for all, it's interesting for me now because the backcourt, the guard spots in Turkey are doing such a good job being aggressive, and McGowan comes back in the game, and as great as she is, it's a different team on the floor right now.
They changing the way they play by whenever she's on the court, and that's great because you also can determine the pace of the game. And Osum, Akalan, and Turgut, the 3 of them are doing great job on choosing what they're looking for.
McGowan misses the first and the second. Stankovic controls it, gets it back in, but Stoll took it off the glass is no good. Great work on the offensive glass by Erdogan.
She's doing an invisible work that is giving the Turkish team a lot.
Husan handles it, turns it over. Everybody's on the floor. They're going to call a jump, and it should be Serbia basketball.
And again, Bayram fighting for all the rebounds, touching the balls, playing defense, going on the ground. She's helping the team on Senyuruk missing.
So Ivana Latsa and Yvonne Anderson check back in the game. So Malkovic restores her starting backcourt as Chado's already on the floor. Chado comes off the screens. Stankovic got a face and kicks. Chalo. They swing it. Anderson, this is going up. Gets her feet set, fires up the 2 and knocks it down. And that was going nowhere else. The Serbia opened it out to a 4-point advantage. Just under 4 to go in the half. Turagat needs a pass, nice lift. They turn down McGowan this time. Nasser finds it. McGowan to the middle, the help comes. Nice pass, blocked. The Turkey stay with the play, but Serbia again as a team come down with it. Turga again comes up with a steal. She's had such a great first half.
This is the 3rd time the Turkish team did that in the first line, in the first outlet pass to Serbia. They hide it so the rebounder can see them and they steal that ball.
It's always Turga who's just so active. Aklan gets the 2. Anderson has it. Nice matchup and kick. Latsak rips through, is fouled on the way to the hoop. Serbia will go to the end line.
And I feel that McGowan is really pushing Jankovic, punishing Jankovic on the low post, but Serbia is not really punishing Turkey with those 2 fouls on McGowan.
Yeah.
They should try to get that 3rd foul. That will change a little bit the game if she's not on the court.
Anderson will have this, so we're a 14-second reset. Stankovic with a pick. Now she'll dive to the offensive glass, goes back up, doesn't get the bunny, got to make that. Just great effort by Stankovic. Beautiful execution on the roll, gets inside position, can't finish the play.
And it's very hard for McGowan. Tip the shot and then come back to the rebound. That's something that Serbia could do. Take the jumper and then roll for the offensive rebound.
Turgat again, they show the hard show, they try and find it inside, but the 3 is away. Anderson is all over the glass and competes 1-on-2, comes down with it. Chance to run. Latsak gets inside, off the glass, is fouled, and she'll go to the line. And when Anderson pushes the basketball, it gets pushed.
Yeah, and Raka is doing a really great half time. These minutes that he played helped the team really attacking in transition and in half-court offense. They already have draw 2 faults in a row in the 2 consecutive offenses.
That's goes 2 for 2 from the line. And Turkey will want to talk it over with 2:22 to go. Coach Memon takes the timeout. His team trail 34-30 with 2:22 to go in the first half.
Çocuklar, bir tek şey söyleyeceğim. Biraz daha, ya sakin agresiflik dedim ya, paslarda telaşlı olmayın. Fake a pass, make a pass. Okay, then be ready. If nothing happens after goes out, pass cut, penetrate, kick, cut, after pass move. They are in bonus, strong penetrations. Okay, come now. But you gotta get the defensive rebounds. Everybody backs out. It's not only one player.
Well, Turkey struggling with only just under 30% from the three-point line. And they've turned it over 10 times. And
okay, go L.
It's going to be tough to beat Serbia turning the ball over 10 times.
Definitely. They really need to take care of those little details as going to the basket there in the free throw days, his shots, not having easy turnovers. The rest, they're doing a great job on defense. I think Serbia is not playing comfortable on offense, and that's they do it that. So they really need to choose a little bit better on offensive end.
Okaka Togat with 9 points, 2 turnovers and 3 steals. So she's in credit. She's had 3 steals against the 2 turnovers. And she's quick. She's so quick.
Yeah, she's long also. So that facilitates all the finishes around the ring and the passes.
She'll inbound it. Nice cut by Uzan. Oh. Uzan to advance it. Turkey in the half court. Always coming out the timeout. You want to get something the coach wants you to get. They're going to try and McGowan's going to go to the block. That's not a surprise. Turgat tries to turn the corner on Anderson. Gets to the far side of the ring, but turns it over. And Anderson just did enough. Six underneath. Nice pass. That's up for two.
Easy basketball. That's a great pass.
Great movement, great pass, 6-point lead, and that's 7 points. This matchup's becoming interesting at the point with Anderson and Turgat. McGowan deep, goes to the right hand, lean away. Can't lean away, go through that contact. Here's Anderson in transition, is fouled. They're going to call it on the floor, and that'll only be the 4th team foul.
After the timeout, the Turkish team run two consecutive times, try to get that high-low. Obviously, she needs to be a little bit tougher, to get the contact, to go towards the basket, so she can keep drawing balls as she did.
Well, the second Turgut steps out again with which looks like a bit of a rolled ankle, and that's while I think they've got great depth in the point. Turgut has been having an outstanding game. So by half time of the first game here on game day 1, Turkey have got 2 injury worries. Latza from the out of bounds has it. Sasachado still has it, and still to take a shot. Latza. Anderson goes back door. Great defense by Husam, but Ratsa recovers, doesn't get it to go. And Onar gets it off to Husam. McGowan with a big ball screen to show a little trap. Husam into the hole. Onar. McGowan's going to get a touch, but they skip it. The open 3 is good. And if they're going to double team, you've got to shift the ball to get the open look.
That's why exactly what Usun did. She really did a skip pass quick, so they could do an extra pass, and that was a great spot up 3-pointer.
Last 30 seconds of this first half. Anderson has it. If they give her space, she's going to do that. He gets hit on the foul. The referee was had to think about it, but I think he got it right.
I think she actually provoked that foul. She was super smart, getting the contact and provoking the foul.
Anderson will go to the free throw line. El Pili Onar, and that's a really worrying shot you just saw briefly with Alkay Turgat. The Turkish physio's busy.
Really busy. Unfortunately busy. From 20 minutes into this EuroBasket, something that probably they weren't expecting.
It's the one job you don't ever want to be seen.
Totally.
Yvonne Anderson makes the second. And Anderson will sit for the last 26 seconds as Milana Jovanovic checks in. Just a couple of seconds differential between the game and the possession. Huzan, who's been really solid in this first half, comes off the screen, looks at her options, ball's knocked away. Super quick hands by Stankovic.
If you never play with teammates with such a big as McGowan, it is hard to understand that the pass had to be even higher. You know, normal. That would be a normal pass for a normal post player, but she's super big. She rolls amazingly.
Oh,
but
it's in my mouth.
They really need to pass it higher.
If you are here, you are right here. Tamam mı? Alpere. You are here. You cut here. Gökşen, you are here.
Interesting in this,
Sure.
because we can't see the board.
Sure.
One, it's interesting to see what Coach Memman will try and run. But it's as interesting to see what Coach Malkovich will say. They're going to do this, we're going to do this. And you know she will probably throw something a little crazy, perhaps, a little different.
It's like a chess game. She's probably going to try to steal that ball, being very aggressive. Because they are great in doing that. And trying to have some seconds, extra seconds to get a basket before the halftime.
It just asked McGowan to go and stand in the keyway and pass the ball away from her, you know, because she holds her space so well, and she takes a lot of space.
Totally.
13.5 seconds, still a 2.5 second differential between the two. There we get McGowan, there's the inbound. Oh, great defense by Stankovic. Super effort by Stankovic. Chado has it, stops, takes the first shot of the half and doesn't get it to drop. She's going to have time to get this up here. Takes the real prayer at the end, doesn't get it to go. In the battle of who was going to win the out-of-bound play, Serbia get the steal.
You know somebody's a great shooter when they have 6 seconds left in transition and she takes a shot instead of making an extra pass. But she obviously is a great shooter, so she's one of those guys that can do it.
Well, Serbia have the 37-33 advantage. Lots of talking points with the injuries on the Turkish lineup and how Serbia are having to deal with Goran McGowan. But the 10 turnovers for Serbia, 5 for Turkey, that's a real difference maker. But we're going to get a chance to see some of the best plays, but the story of those injuries could be crucial.
Definitely being 4 points down after everything that happens in the first 20 minutes is not that bad for Turkey. If they can get one of those 2 injured players, that would be great.
And McGowan went out with the 2 fouls, but came in and didn't pick up any more fouls. So obviously Turkey are going to be happy about that. But is she getting enough touches?
I think it's a matter of her don't being frustrated. We can see during those minutes that as she gets hit, that she doesn't get maybe a very good pass or a call that she thinks that is a call. I think if she can stay in the game and keep working, definitely she is a huge asset.
Going the other way, Von Anderson just underlines how good a player she is.
Well, yeah, she has done everything from transition to play the pick and roll, to take that pull-up jumper. She took that three-pointer, so she went to the line. She obviously is the key player for Serbia.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see how Turkey decide, are those players going to come back? Because obviously this is game day 1. They're playing the #1 ranked team in the group, so who knows? But we'll talk about that more when we come back to before the second half. But we'll take a break and we'll see you shortly.
Unique character. Unique chemistry.
FIBA Basketball World Cup is the peak of the game.
It's the toughest competition in the basketball world to win.
That is why I will be there.
Because when you win for one,
You win for all.
Oh, what a pass that was. Goodness gracious me, are you kidding me? Wonderful.
what I was talking about. The Slovenian team is such fun to watch. Great aggressive take by Gabby Williams. Bosnia with another opportunity to cut into this lead. Possible 4-point play, people! Bosnia making a comeback here in this fourth quarter. Don't go away. Really Massey, spin move, always works the lead there.
Here's where they might do some damage. Spain, open floor, Dominguez goes right at Bentley. Oh, she makes an incredible shot. Unbelievable. Falling down. Dominguez, look at this.
Yep, sure is a foul. And a nice soft touch in there.
There's the backboard I was telling you about. That's why you use it.
There we go.
It can be your friend.
Nice spin move from Lloyd there. We have about a 2-second differential. Shot clock, game clock, Julia Alban, and they score! What a big time shot from a big time player.
recover, Turgut will be able to be back. She's warming up, so that's good news for Turkey. But even though without her, without Segirut, they were on the game. A little bit, they can lower their turnovers. They are in a good shape to keep fighting this game.
It's great that Turgut in shot leads their scorers in that first half. Great that she looks like she's going to play, because she just obviously plays minutes at Fenerbahce in the EuroLeague, and she can obviously be a factor in the game. So especially with the injury issue with Senulek, it's so important that she plays. I mean, their backcourt though, everybody else, the rotation was great for Turkey.
They all giving something to the team. They are giving aggressivity to the basket. Onar did a great job attacking the pick and roll and getting to the free throw line, getting layups. Usum also doing a great job. Akalan, all the guards are having a high pace. That also gives you a higher percentage on turnovers whenever you try to speed up so much.
Well, Turgut has had her ankle strapped, it would look like, on the bench, so yes, the expectation is she's going to play. But for Serbia Serbia it was a bit of a strange hockey thing. Maybe they normally much more aggressive, more physical, and maybe they just decided they would have a look and see how McGowan was. I don't know. It wasn't a typical Turkish performance, Serbian performance.
Well, they actually trying to attack every time they steal in the ball. They allow them to get points out of steals, out of turnover. They have 11 points, which is a lot of points out of 37, and that's the main advantage right now on the half-court offensive. Serbia didn't really attack that much McGowan. They took a lot of jumpers on the free throw area. If they get in, that's huge for Serbia. But most of them they are not getting in, so they really need to try to find for other options.
Well, if you want to find out anything going on in EuroBasket, download the app. You saw the QR code for there on your screen. So many different places to find out information about this tournament, whether it be in Tel Aviv or here in Ljubljana. Interesting to see, you know, Kleisnik played a good number of minutes, but you'd expect her to play more in this second half, and she's got to become more of a factor.
I think she went to the bench because she was taking maybe too many shots where she's not used to taking those shots. She's more normally going to the hoop, and maybe that's why she's 1 out of 6. Also, it's interesting that both of the teams had the same percentage in the three-point line, where normally Serbia it's a kind of a better suited team.
Whistle on the play as McGowan finds herself, I think, took a blow to the mouth.
Second foul.
Yeah. Isaac's second foul, as you say, and I would do that too. If I just hit her in the face, I would say sorry. And,
you will? I don't know if I would.
I don't know if I'd mean it, but I would say sorry. But
yeah.
They're gonna.
I think whenever you play defense, if somebody is such a determinant as McGowan, it's a 40 minutes work. It's a lot of muscles.
Reviewing possible personal foul, upgrade to unsportsmanlike foul. Main come at a normal speed. Main come at normal speed once again. No. For me, it's normal foul. You see, she's with the left hand. You see by herself, she's accidental. Okay. So you confirm number 33, normal foul, baseline. Shot clock 15 seconds. You confirm?
Yes, yes.
Yeah?
Normal
Okay.
fouls.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, let's go.
Well, it's great that we hear that conversation.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Obviously, they just wanted to check that there was nothing that was unsportsmanlike about the action from Tina Klesnik as she tried to deny the pass, and they just said no, normal foul.
I think it's a great way to learn with the referees if we can hear them and see them.
Pitik gets it off to Turgat. He reverses, gets to the ring with that left hand, can't get the finish. And the basketball will go to Serbia.
McCowan was very close on her third fall on that screen.
I think they need to get these things right, so they need to have a conversation. But they're going to give the ball back to Turkey because I think they say it came off Klesnik. Now they're giving it back to Serbia. As long as they get the right decision in the end, everybody's happy. No one seems to be too irate about it.
That's probably because it's the right call. When nobody says anything, it's the right call, always.
Matza moves the ball. And Teto's now had 2 shots. But one in the second half happens a lot quicker than the first.
Both shots were tough shots
yeah.
to make, yeah, definitely. She didn't really have an open, clear shot.
After a while, if you're a shooter, you start to go looking for it, right?
Yeah. And probably if it takes too long for your first shot, you are going to take a bad shot.
Yep. Turgat and Anderson going at it at the point. That's great defense by Anderson, and as well on the inside, super pass though by Fidik. Off the glass for 2 is good, and that's a great vision by Adudan.
They did a couple of times also in the first half to fake the pass to McCowan and see the skip pass. Byron is doing a great job, and this time she finished it very well.
And Ratza made a great back cut. Fidik, I think, is going to be called for the hold. And the movement away from the ball is becoming much more Serbian-like. Everybody's on the move. So Serbia on the end line.
Anyone at Raka already draw 4 fouls, which is he gave a lot to the offensive. Whenever you cannot find clear situations, she's getting fouls in favor.
Klesnik couldn't handle the pass, turns it over. It's one of those. This game has had a number of sloppy turnover phases. 12 turnovers to 7. And Tugat. It was definitely a little hampered by the ankle because it slowed her up a bit. Super little penetration, great hands. Super dig by Tupotovic. She now has it, moves it on. Anderson catches on the run. Takes the 3, is off. And there's a whistle on the play.
Onar almost get away with it, but she only could do that at that point.
Anderson will handle it out of bounds. Latza will come off the stagger, I think. And they go long side to Shadow, puts it on the floor. Lean away for the 2. It's no good at all with Klesnik. Toga tries to turn the corner, gets to the lane, looks for the pass, ball's broken up. That was a double touch. Definitely came off McGowan on the last person to touch it. First half, Toga was going to the basket on that. Do you think that's the ankle or?
No, I think she did in the first action. She went to the backside. I still think that is a great pick and roll action. She stop and go. She keep being aggressive. I just think that they really need to pass higher. So the Serbian defense don't touch every single pass from Turkey.
Sasha Chado just arrives at the game, knocks down her first three. Serbia opened it out to a 5-point game, going after it a little. Chasing it, they're asking her to make the three. She does. Alpiliona with the three, answers. And Chado's three the other way.
So it must be one of the rules. Every time they score a 3-point, they go double teams.
And Fidik draws the contact from Ratsa. And Ratsa tells you what she thinks about the call.
Was it a little floppy? Borderline?
I think well, I don't know if it was floppy, I don't know if it was a foul. I think they just came together.
Well, I think she's positioning herself very well.
Yeah.
Fidik, so she actually, I saw her doing that in previous games. She's probably good doing it.
Well, she generates the turnover. 7 to go in the third. And Nara has a feel of just a heavyweight game. McGowan's just too big, too deep, and too strong.
That's really a great pass. You had to pass as high as Stankovic can't really touch that ball.
Chado turns it over, going the other way. It needs a pass. And the foul on the play. Well, you know, she's going to ask for the elbow, but I'm not feeling the foul there.
Both teams defensively uses so many hands. We see so many passes that don't come in clean.
Fidik has the other bounds. Owner on the three-point line. That was asking because Turgut was late. Finished by Chado for two. It looked a bit soft to cut, and Chado read it. 5 points personal for her now. Turgut looks inside, sees the skip. Fidik feet set for three, is off. And Serbia hunt the rebound. And Anderson has it in transition. Foul line stops and pops, doesn't get it to go. Stankovic with the offensive rebound and putback. And they just outworked Turkey on that possession. Turgut gives it up. Ball's knocked away. Anderson can't save it. And the intent on the penetration was fine, as Arduan went to the hoop.
Turkey's team already on 15 turnovers. Still 15 minutes to play.
Yep.
They really need to try to take care of the ball a little bit better.
Fidik moves it on. Hussan. Again, it's knocked away, and right on call. They didn't look after it. McGowan somehow ends up with the ball, yet they turn it over again. Anderson in the open floor. That's not what you want if you're a Serbian fan. Wide open in the corner. They take the fake. Easy two on the layup. And that's a great read as Jankovic takes it to the bucket.
Right moment with two baskets, one from an offensive rebound, one from a penetration. No, that's a great way to choose how to break the games.
Great pass by Turgut. Great cut off the ball by Erdogan as well. Game stepping up a level, 46-42. Anderson has it. Anderson off the ball screen, drops it inside. Beautiful timing on the pass. Stankovic gets the easy two. It's all about the timing.
Definitely was a great pass. Everybody thinks that Anderson was going to take that pull-up jumper or go to the basket. It's really a great pass in a pick and roll action.
They go to the skip again. 3-second call.
And as well as Turkey did in the first half, combining, going to the basket, attacking, and looking for McGowan. I don't have the feeling that they did such a great decision making on these 6 minutes. McGowan didn't touch the ball so much. You need to feed your main player 1 out of 3 times, and they also combine it with those turnovers. So maybe they could run some action for her, specifically for her.
Ivana Jovanovic gets it into Anderson. Turns the corner, gets to the foul line. Stankovic has got to go inside out. Jovanovic on the foul line. 5 on the shot clock. Great cut by Anderson for 2, and great composure by Ivana Jovanovic. Just waited for the right moment, releases the pass, and Serbia have their biggest lead of the game. They lead this 50-42. Timeout, Turkey.
Sen sok. Tamam mı? Kızım hadi rahat rahat oynayın ya. Bir balktan kavgadan yiyoruz ha. Eline veriyoruz onları.
Serbia just have that ability and playing with each other to share the ball under pressure, where Turkey has generated lots of turnovers in those moments.
Yes, in the moment that Serbia had to make the right decision, they did. They also provoke the Turkish team to have to play defense on the transition defense and get easy baskets. That's kind of the opposite of what Turkey did. I have the feeling that whenever the moment mattered, they didn't take the best decision possible. And obviously the turnovers, which is right now at this moment something that is really punishing them.
And like you talked about the pass to McGowan when Turgut made the right pass. They could pass to McGowan so much more. They just shift and change the angle. But then they don't seem to know when.
Yeah, that's why hopefully in the timeout, coach tells them what is specific. Those are the moments when the pressure, when you go for they go for a run against you, that you go on a specific set, and you make everybody focus on what we want and what we're looking for.
Well, out of the timeout, Usad has it. And Anderson almost picks the pocket. They just about beat the 8. Well, I'm not sure if they did beat the 8-second call, but Usad comes off the screen, gets all the way to the ring, left hand layup for 2, and turned the corner, and no one was helping.
And we have been missing Usun in the second half. She did a great job doing different things, but doing everything really well, and she has been missing this first minutes.
Nagic tries to turn the corner after turns it down, goes the other way, steps through, takes a tough one, has it. They're going to call the foul with no time on the possession. And that's going to hurt you as a coach and as a fan.
Yeah, and as a player also, you get mad at yourself.
But if it's McGowan, that'll be foul number 3.
It is. Sometimes you are there on the court, and then you tell yourself why 1 more second, why I had to put my hand, or why I had to put my arms down.
Loris makes the first. Two for 2 from the line. She definitely knows how to score. And they trap, and they're up the floor trying to generate the turn up, which they get a piece of. They just can't make it. Again, stops up and gets the 2 off the glass. She had to make that. She turned down McGowan.
Yeah, that was a tough shot. We don't see that many shots using the glass on 45 anymore.
Anderson curls, moves it inside. Three is way off. Never looked a good option for Jankovic. Ulsan again always challenges the defense. Great pass.
That's a great pass. That's a great pass starting from Usu.
Yeah.
She really played the pick and roll to make the pass, and then the extra pass inside playing the high-low was great.
Good response from Turkey to close it to 4, but Anderson gets the and-one. And as we've said, Serbia, when they are challenged, the decision, Anderson steps back, gets the defense to stand up. McGowan steps out of the way, and she just attacks the space.
That's the advantage that you have when you are a team that has been playing so many games together in a very high level and with a lot of pressure. And you know where to go, what to get, the right moments, and also she's going to the free throw line, extra points. Perfect play for Serbia.
Ron Anderson having a game here, chance to make this a 7-point game with just over 2 to go in the third. And Serbia just relentlessly, from possession to possession, just trying to put this game away, but Turkey will not lie down. Ulsan again has been exceptional. Sees the trap, got to feel it now, needs a pass, great pass. Inside, outside again, and McGowan doesn't get a touch. Could have just lobbed it up for her. Son again, McGowan will roll. He gets deep, they take the three, is off. And Chano chases it down. Chance to run the other way. Serbia have numbers. Ball skipped away as Klesnik.
That was very important. Yeah. Very important for the Turkey team to get on the balance defensive right now and stop that transition.
15 seconds on the possession on the sideline. Shadow thinks about the three, puts it on the floor. The wide open mid-range is no good. Chesnik got to drop that shot. Son into the half court, comes off the stagger screen, looks at her options. McGowan now gets a touchdown low, inside out. Ulsan with a three is no good. And as a team, Serbia just wanted that more. Serbia just wanted it more than anybody else. And that'll be her fourth foul, McGowan.
That also is a great pass from McGowan.
Yeah.
Sometimes a player just need to touch the ball. Doesn't mean that she's going to finish all the time. She's really a player that needs to touch the ball, but she did actually a great pass to Austin. And I think it was a great shot also. At the end, it comes to balance inside, outside, having a pretty good free throw percentage, and then be able to choose well whenever you attack to the basket and attack those closeouts.
Nogic makes the first. And it's back out to a 9-point lead. Nogic sits down, Latsa checks back in. And Serbia again up the floor, trying to make Turkey make plays. And they're going to call a hold. And I think Coach Mendham needs the assist for that. He quite rightly told the official that was happening. But again, Serbia not backing down. They're back up the floor. That's their 14th foul. Both teams in the penalty. And so as they're in the penalty, they go softer. Fidik. Penetration to the far side of the ring is no good. The Byron, they keep it alive though. Tough move on the baseline. Super finish by Yul Guzan.
She did great attacking the closeout, going to the basket. She did great finishing.
You want to see her doing more. She's a good athlete.
Definitely.
Take it off the dribble, be aggressive. Cuts it, to a 7-point game. Serbia with 38 seconds of the third remaining. Latza just about hangs on. They'll take the foul and go to the free throw line. And that's when you got to, there's a time and a place, and that's not the place to foul.
The last two fouls, the fourth foul from Macau, whenever you are on the defensive court, and this foul from Usun when Serbia just started their offense. They are the no desired fouls. They just reward the Serbian team with 4 free throws, and that's not the way that you want to end the fifth quarter.
But then you can't give up the offensive rebound on the miss. And Serbia have another opportunity. Katanic puts it on the floor, down the lane for 2, doesn't get it to go. Usan gets out, leaks out, off the break, finishes for 2. And Katanic has it in the half court. They'll take the high pick and roll. Puts it on the floor and kicks. Oh, great cut. Super movement off the ball. But Turkey just about survived the last possession of the quarter.
Krajinic is having a hard day today.
Yeah.
1 of 9. So he's trying different ways, from shooting to playing in the post, now to cut, but she's not having her best day.
Well, there's that confirmation of the scores and the stats. Serbia, at the end of 3, have a 58-52 advantage. And as you'd expect in a tight game, everything's pretty even stats-wise, apart from the fact Serbia have been to the line 13 times.
Yeah, that and the turnover difference. I think a great part of the difference in this third quarter is how Turkey started in the first 4 or 5 minutes of the quarter. They still battering. That says a lot of this Turkish team. They had this mentality of fighting, but they had to make really good decisions defensively, as those 2 fouls with bonus shouldn't happen at the end of the third quarter, or those turnovers that it happened continually. You never want 2 consecutive mistakes offensively from your team.
But as you say, every time we think that Serbia are breaking the game open, they go to 10, to 9, whatever, Turkey find a way to hang around. They find a way to get something to happen, and they're still not. They don't appear to know when and how to get McGowan the ball.
And this is very important, not only for today's game, but for the rest of the EuroBasket, or the rest of the games, to show themselves that they can compete against Serbia. That's going to give them a lot of confidence. And to keep competing, these 10 minutes is going to be very important to lead on tomorrow's game also.
So start off the fourth quarter, Serbia with the possession. Chedo inbounds. Stankovic relieves the pressure. And the time that Ersa Topaz gives Turkey now is going to be crucial. Anderson in the lane for 2 is fouled, and she'll go to the line.
Anderson playing now, starting more as a 2, combining with Katamin. That gives her a little bit more freedom to try to penetrate, attacking the ball, attacking the basket. The problem with this kind of fouls is 1 second delay, so it seems that maybe it wasn't a foul. That's why Turkish team is complaining about the late call.
And it's very frustrating because you think the only reason he's called it is because she didn't make the shot. It's either is or it isn't a foul, but
that's what you end thinking.
That's what you're thinking,
yeah.
Regardless whether we're right or we're wrong. That's
yeah.
definitely what they think. 8-point advantage on the back of the Anderson throws. Uzan has it. Anderson almost comes up with a steal. Fidik has it.
They are a passing line stealer, Serbia.
It's not in the lane with a floater off the glass for two. Tough. And again, she shows how she breaks this defense down. Having a game. Goes to 10 points personal. 8 from the field.
And 4 assists.
Yeah.
Also 5 turnovers, but she's sustaining the team.
Oh, great penetration. And turnover though. Chance to run the other way. And both teams have like 3 guard sets. It's getting really active on the perimeter.
Very small lineups from both teams.
That's great defense by Stankovic. Just would stay in stance, took away the drive. Anderson looks at her options. Stankovic fills the foul line jump shot, doesn't get it. It's a great rebound, but tremendous block.
3 consecutive offensive, 2 from Serbia, 1 to Turkey, where the ball was stolen or touched.
Fidik has it. Open for 3, attacks the closeout, pulls up for 2 is good. And Yulazan again makes a great decision. That quick first step gets her in the gap between the 3-point line and the foul line, just nails the 2. We're back to a 4-point game. And you have to feel that this is going to go all the way down to the wire. Katanic comes off the screen, gets to the elbow, little hesitation. Anderson recovers it. You have to put it up. Takes the tough one, drops it for 2. And what an asset you have when someone can create the shot at that late in the clock.
Because actually it was a good difference from Erdogan. From Fiji, sorry. It was a great defense, great offense, tough shot.
Yep.
That's what great players do, make tough shots.
Oh, they turn it down on the inside. And Yildiz doesn't have the same feel. Great recovery by Fidik, breaks up the players. Cheddar was thinking layup. Turkey going the other way. Usan has it outside, into the half court now, wants the ball screen. Still 10 on the clock. Down the lane. Ooh. Super finish by Barron.
She's being super aggressive. At some point you didn't know where the ball was going to be, but she did a great finishing.
Anderson is fouled as she attacked the hard show. And Tupaz, as we said, is going to have to try and use up some minutes here.
And I think this is a great foul. You cut the flow of Anderson a little bit. You use your fouls. She's actually doing also a very complimentary game, coming from the bench and helping the team.
That's how we'll inbound it. 14-second reset for Serbia. Oh, wide open off the out of bounds. Quick release, probably have more time, but wants to shoot it in rhythm. There's Nogic.
Maybe she didn't know she was that alone.
Yeah.
She made a back screen. She didn't really know she was that alone.
Oh, so in and out for Sergi Usan. Anderson. Toe got placed some defense, takes away the drive lane. Nogic comes off the ball screen. Tries to step back for the 3 is short. And Yıldızhan continues to really putting a shift for Turkey at both ends of the floor. Churga feels the defense, needs a pass, takes the handoff. 5 on the clock. Little step through for Alakan, can't get it to go. They're going to have to put this just, well, I think the officials are going to say it's a 24 violation.
They don't agree. They don't agree, but it seems that it was.
The officials trying to say the ball was already missing a ring.
I think the sound came 1 second late.
So, Tina Klajnik steps back in, gets a touch. That's comes off the down screen, tries to curl, has it out top. Little step into the space, but 2 is good. Tubezovic just showed back to the boards. Great execution. And Serbia just hanging to this 6 to 4 point advantage. Turgut fills the double team, needs a pass, got it. Uzan looks underneath, great recognition, easy 2. And they move the ball out of that trap really well. Yıldızhan gets another 2 points to a personal tally.
They have been moving the ball very well. They had good shots even though they didn't make those 3-pointers. But these minutes in the fourth quarter, they play in great offense.
Nogic, who gets it and attacks you. Tough shot off the glass.
And that's what a scorer does. She took 2 shots in a row, and her 3rd shot, she scores. Trying to look another way to score it.
Uzan gets it off to Turgut. Doesn't think about the 3, puts it on the floor. Uzan. Deep on the clock again, 5 on the possession, and they throw it away. Just change the angle. Throw it to the side, try and change the angle at some point, and she's coming back now. McGowan's going to have to come back.
Yeah, I had the feeling that Turgut and Uzun, they are a great combo. Now with McGowan, they're going to have more help in the inside. Sometimes when you have to make so many decisions in a row, there's a moment that you don't take the decisions.
Nogic in the lane doesn't get the 2 to drop. Turgut couldn't see the ball, just came off the side of her head. And Serbia will get a new full team. Up 6, Serbia with 4:10 remaining. That's up. Off the screen is guarded. They have to go long. Anderson attacks it, needs a pass. Well, stops, pops from the baseline. And that will...
And Anderson did a great thing to continue to dribbling the ball past the rim. There are not that many times that your defense chases you once you pass the rim, and she took a jump shot alone.
Jovana Nogic will inbound. Great effort by Turkey, but they let it go right underneath. And Topozic rolled back to the ball. And his arm was just late.
Yes, he's giving little extra things to the team. That jump shot, that draw foul when they didn't have anything. That's the thing that players from the bench have to give to the team in order to go very far on this tournament.
3:58 remains. Still just a 6-point game, and Turkey can't get over that 6 and 4 point hump. Ratza has it, moves it on. Nogic catches again, plays you on the dribble. Little hesitation, gets to the ring for 2, can't get it to drop. There's a whistle, it goes behind the backboard. There'll be a 14-second reset for Serbia. And they've been down this end for a long time. This is the 4th possession. Turkey just need to come up with this. If they're going to get over this hump, they need to stop right now.
Yeah, because players get tired of playing defense.
Yeah.
So in the 5th time, maybe they have an easy shot, and they really need to keep pushing on this
Anderson
defensive end.
shakes, goes up with a tough one. And Turkey finally do enough to get possession.
You have to give credit to Turkey. Coach calling a timeout, I think, in a very good moment, so they can take a breath, they can get clear things offensively, and they can get these 4 minutes to have the last chance to get closer on the score.
Listen, watch the press break. 2 guards, 1 behind the ball. Okay, middle guy, go here to outman. Inbounder, middle, 4 men go here and break the press. Now. We are running. L. Okay, L. If no inside. But make sure she gets good position. Make a pass. Spot up for 3s. If they go double team, be ready. Shoot out. Attack the goals. Listen. Then, when we on the run, We are running track 3, which means 4 first screen, 5 second screen. She's inside. Stagger for 3. If no dribble and no pick and roll. Hey, you gotta go.
Well, no surprise that he wants the ball to go inside.
Yeah, surprising. Also, she has to draw the press breaker. Very important whenever the Serbian team comes out of timeout.
Yeah.
They normally get those steals. So it's important to get clear mind on how to get the ball out of defensive court.
Well, Turkey, no press break to beat. Serbia just go soft and try to just walk it back. Turgut has it outside. Going to swing through. And just got to wait for McGowan to establish positions. Like there, they go over the top, super pass, but you can't finish. These fouls, he's going to have to earn them from the free throw line. It's a super pass from Meltem Yıldızhan. Just shot the pass.
And I was about to say, she's having such a great game on passing, on attacking, on decision making. I think she's the one that passed during the whole game, mostly in the second half to McGowan.
McGowan makes the first.
And it feels like she plays also in a good. It doesn't seem that she's stressed or anything. She's taking good decisions.
McGowan makes 2 for 2, cuts into a 4-point game, and this is the possession though. You've just got to get over this 4-point hump. They've not been closer than 4 for a long, long time. Serbia have led by as many as 10. But Turkey just can't get over the hump.
Yeah, and Fittig in the game to play defense on Anderson, almost face to face.
Latza penetrates, needs a pass, finds a pass. Anderson puts it on the floor, drops it inside. That's a pass.
Oh.
That's just about got the pass away, but so much
That's
awareness.
Talent. Whenever you don't know where to go, you already on the air, and then you have the capability to make that pass. That's great.
Super. Turkey almost did everything right.
They were fighting super well to play defense off the screens. They were fighting, they were getting their body on it. But players always decide with their talent.
And Anderson gets another piece, but just about retained by Turkey. Here's Turgut. Comes off the McGowan screen. That's going to be a foul. That'll be the 3rd team foul for Serbia. They're so good at not getting into early foul trouble. They still have 1 to give.
Both teams want to get. That's going on 2 minutes. That's a good situation for both teams.
Fittig turns the corner. McGowan goes deep. Just got to change the angle. Turgut for 2. Doesn't make it. Good decision, just has to finish it. Nogic should advance the basketball. Big possession.
Yeah, great one-on-one. She couldn't finish it.
Just about recovered, turned it over, Turgut again, but what work by Turgut off the glass, misses another layup. Tremendous effort by Yıldızhan on the defensive end, but they've had 2 looks at closing the margin. Anderson, where you'd want the ball to be, gives it up. Krajisnik got a foul away from the basketball. And Turkey with 2 looks at layups.
Those are the moments that you really need to score an open court. You really need to score on those layups to be able to win these games. There is no other option. So they did a great job playing in the passing line. They did a great job overall with the whole team. But at the end of the day, you had to score it.
Shadow with inbound, Anderson has. Anderson on the penetration. Here's Nick off the glass for 2. And the last 2 possessions, they've just bailed each other out with movement off the basketball.
And Krajinic just came in the perfect moment, 4 points almost in a row. And playing without a ball.
Kızım inanmazsak
Also,
bak.
they could find her.
İnanmazsak hiçbir şey yapamayız.
Put Serbia 8 points up.
İnanmamız lazım.
So 17 to
Shots
62.
on everything.
Still 1:39 to go. Surely he'll advance it, look for something quick.
Listen.
Well, definitely, they will really need to play a quick pick and roll action so they can go all the way to the basket or a quick screen for McCowan.
Inside.
But it's always more complicated to find McCowan on the early seconds without having to move the ball
No threes.
longer. So
Open up.
let's see what they decide to do.
Penetration inside out. Bunch your shots. We gotta get stopped. Listen.
Maybe it's a moment to go with Usun to try to go all the way to the basket. It seems that he's a little bit more fresh than Turgut. She probably missed those 2 layups also because her goal maybe. So maybe it's a moment, well, Usun is not in the game, so they will have to go for somebody else.
So 1:39. Onar will advance it. Onar also did a great job earlier in the game at breaking the defense down and getting to the hoop. Needs a pass. McGowan needs the basketball. Surely they're going to throw it to her. Great defense though. That's a super effort by Kresnik. Just would not give up on the play.
And also, she didn't give up on the game. So it's a great effort overall for her.
Yep.
She came and helped the team. That's what a captain does. That's what somebody that already played in so many elite games.
But it should be that hard to get McGowan the ball.
It shouldn't be that hard. They're using pretty well the fakes from the weak side.
Just make one more pass and
sometimes great players want to make their pass.
Yeah.
So Turgut, I think she wants to make the pass and be her who makes the pass.
Yeah.
But as you say, they need to use the triangle. Every time they use the triangle to make the pass inside, they found her.
8-point game. Turgut has it. A little hesitation. Still on the floor. Goes up with a tough 2. Doesn't get it to go. And she's played great, but the last minute or so almost looks like a minute too long for her. Now Serbia, one of the best teams in this EuroBasket women at killing a game. Up 8 with the basketball, less than a minute to go. This is not going up until the last second. Anderson is fouled. They're going to call it offensive.
And it's important that Turkey stays in the game. It's not the same to lose by 8 and to lose by 4 or to lose by 2 and make some pressure on the Serbian team. As I say, it's very important how they finish for tomorrow. They did a great game overall, and they need to carry for tomorrow.
And they definitely don't want to lose by 12 or 14. So on or off the glass for 2. So the last 4 shots have been 3 missed layups and the missed short pull-up. So you can't say they haven't got it to the ring, but they've got to finish plays.
Yeah. We say it many times, but one of the highlights negatively for Turkey is all those turnovers. Those are less possessions that they could play, less possessions that they could put the ball to McCowan. I'm sure they will learn from today.
Nine on the possession. Nogic has been really good at the end of the game. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Serbia on the end line with 4.4 seconds on the possession. I mean, you've seen Nuggets play a lot. She really does want to score every time she touches the ball.
There are some players that have that mentality, and it doesn't matter in what team they are. They are scorer. They are instantaneously scorer. That's a technical foul.
On the coach, I think.
You see, like she goes straight to to the free throw line, so she knows that she's gonna
I'll shoot
make
that, yeah.
she's gonna make the free throw. No hesitation.
One more substitution for Team Serbia. Coming to the court is Mina Djordjevic.
Mina Djordjevic gets first action on the floor. Turn it over. This is going to help the cause. Off the glass, another missed layup. Offensive rebound. There's going to be a whistle foul on the floor. And yet another fitting this time. This is another layup.
For a team like Turkey, they play such aggressive defense. They actually got a lot of steals. They need to increase their percentage out of points out of turnovers.
Substitution also for Team Turkey. On the court, number 11,
to gap, this is the free throw. And points difference, we said in the first game, points difference in this group when it comes to final classifications could be important. So making that free throw helps the cause in terms of qualifying for at least the crossover to make the quarterfinals. Ratsa gives it up. Anderson has it, and she's going to run this one out. And Serbia have just won like Serbia win. All the little things, all the defensive efforts. And they win their opening game 71-63 over Turkey. And that is a big, big win for Serbia.
It's always great to get wins where maybe you know that you can play as great as you can. And I have the feeling that Turkey is going to go to the hotel, is going to think that they could have ended in a little bit closer game. And they could have done, they did a great job. It's just that they were very close to fight it closer.
And they've got two concerns now. They lost the game, but obviously we need to know how bad the injury is to Shanyurek, because she's a big part and she's limping very heavily. But it's a long tournament. They just have to get to a qualification game and she may become a factor. But in terms of statistics, you know, Turkey only shot under 30% from the three-point line. It's not going to be a game of what could have been for Turkey. It could have been a win. They could have played better. They could have done lots of different things.
And they did great things, but you get the feelings that they could have done a little bit better. Also, good news, Gildishan did a great job. I think it's a positive thing for them, knowing that Senjurek is not going to be maybe tomorrow, and they are going to be able to get here and Bayram on the fourth spot.
Well, there were so many moments in the game that you thought Turkey had the chance, but Ivan Anderson, the tough turner, that step back little two, and the one or two passes at the end of the game. Certain players have the ability to make games go the right way.
Yes, and also you learn how to do that, and it's important that Turkey also learns how to maybe close up games or make good decisions at the end of the game, or make shots at the end of the game. That's what it's going to be very important for them.
Well, Anderson, as you're going to see, has made good decisions the whole game. That was one of the examples where she just held on and made the pass.
2 passes in a row.
Yep.
To Grajinic, pull-up jumper, drawing a fall, getting a steal. She's
And that one.
actually everywhere. Yeah, that one was great. Maybe on TV you couldn't see it as great as we could, because it was at the end of the play.
Well, Serbia get the win. Set themselves up at the beginning of this EuroBasket. The defense of their title starts with a victory. And for all some of the issues they've got with injuries and missing players, they still found a way to come up with a performance. And they make great decisions at the right time. And Ivan Anderson was just exceptional. And Turkey, they've got to go back and think, we got a chance to get out of this group. That's all they should be thinking right now. Getting a look at the confirmation of the results and the group. And there's Hungary and Serbia both sitting there. Hungary win earlier, 89-67. Serbia get the 8-point win over Turkey. That's how game day one finishes in Group D. And Hungary and Serbia will be the two teams going back, but both Turkey and Slovakia have got positives to take out of their defeats.
Both of the teams, Turkey in this case, I think as soon as they can get relaxed a little bit, go to the hotel, the conclusions can be good. The guards play very strong defense. They were be able to stop many of their Serbian assets, and as soon as they get more and more comfortable passing the ball to McCowan and being a little bit more consistent on the offensive, that's great.
Možemo, da. Selektorka, pre svega čestitke na bitnoj pobedi. Pričali smo o tome koliko je važna. Šta je po vašem mišljenju presudilo utakmicu?